thing I want to do is, we did not have a lesson last week, so I felt like it would be helpful for me to quickly look at some of the things that I'd posted last week in brief, so that you have a rough idea. Now, there was a short video clip which I posted, which is available. Did you manage to watch this video clip? It's on modifying columns, rows, and cells. If you all watch that video clip, there's obviously no need. Is that yes from everyone? Is that a yes? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I would encourage you to have a look at that video clip if you've already watched it. There is a practice workbook that I also posted in the learning platform. And when we talk about modifying rows and columns, there are a number of different things that we can do. Firstly, you can select by clicking and dragging, which I'm just going to quickly demonstrate. And then, for instance, I could increase the column width by first selecting all of those and then positioning my mouse pointer between the two columns there, sorry. And then if I drag, I can increase the size of the cells. The same applies to rows. If I select them, and I can click and drag, and then I can resize my column width. So I'm just demonstrating. I don't want to play the video. I'm just doing another short demonstration for you to have a look at some of the things that come up or came up. You can also obviously say, I've got some information. I'm just going to type some random information here in 3 cells. I can, if I want to, for instance, insert a row by clicking on, let me go to between 3 and 4. Say I've got 3 rows that have got information inside them. If I right click and I say insert, it immediately inserts a row. I had clicked on row 4, it inserts a row above. So I can insert a blank row if I so wish, and the same applies if I've got information in 3 columns. Say I right click on cell C, and if I click on insert, it will insert a blank column to the left, and then obviously I can then type information in there. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
I'm not wanting to spend too long on work that was there from last week. I did say that I'm available on WhatsApp if anyone else still needs a little bit of help with anything. I just thought it'd be good to start the lesson by just looking at that in brief. Okay, so what we want to look at today is we want to look at a couple of things which are still to do with working on cells, and it's some additional skills to what we've already covered so far. And what we will need to be able to do, to be able to change font size, to be able to change the font, to be able to change font color, and to make something bold, and to put italics or to underline. Okay, I like to watch these short video clips during our lesson because I think it makes it a little bit more interesting than to just have me talking. So I would like to just play, these are fairly short video clips, which I think help us as we are learning some of the skills that we are wanting to master. So I'm going to just play this short video clip to just make sure that we've gone through it, because I know sometimes I may put something in the classroom and some of you might sometimes not take time to actually watch. So I just want to be sure. I'm going to quickly stop sharing my screen and reshare it to make sure that audio is playing. Okay. I'm going to reshare my screen, and then I'm just, yes.
So Rowan's asking a question.
Yes, Rowan?
Is
he typing it? I didn't hear the question. So, yep.
So for the homework, is it,
yes.
After you've pressed challenge, sir, is it menu plan for November, the topic?
Menu plan for November.
Yes, sir.
Do you mind if we
doing the
come back to the
fitness
homework
progress.
maybe? Okay, that's fine. Perhaps let me just quickly go to where the homework is. The homework assignment is posted. Let me have a quick look. Is nothing showing on the homework? Is there no
sir,
assignment?
something is. I'm just asking.
What I can do
Sure,
is
is the topic menu plan
just
for
let me
November.
quickly open. Do you mind if I just open and double check that?
Yes, sir.
Is that okay? So what I'm doing very quickly is I've just gone and I've clicked on the assignment. I'm sharing my screen so that I can help you with. I like how you're focused on the assignment. That's obviously the overall goal of what we will be wanting to do. So that's absolutely fine. Let me just open the homework assignment. I hope I didn't make any error. So this is the challenge. I don't know if there was a problem with any of you. I can convert this to PDF. Please just message me after lunch and remind me. I can convert this to PDF if there's any problem with the format. But the file you are supposed to edit, these are the questions, and we are going to learn how to do these things now in the lesson. What you need to do is you need to edit this file called edit Excel format in practice. Okay, so what I can do quickly now is I'm going to open that file so that I can just give you perhaps check what your question is and then see what answer to give you. So I'm just quickly going and opening. Just going to quickly find the file, the folder. I think assignments are in here. I think it's in here. I think it's formatting cells. Can you just confirm for me, please? Is it formatting cells? Let me check.
Yes, sir.
That's correct. Formatting cells practice. Yes.
Yes,
So
sir. Is the
that
topic menu for plan of November, sir?
I've opened the file that you need to edit for the assignment. Okay. And the topic for the file, Excel format editing, it's fitness progress chart. Have I answered your question?
Yes, sir. But the question said tap on challenge and then it changes to the food, sir.
Let's have a
Tap
look.
on challenge on the bottom left.
Yeah, it says, the question there says challenge. Am I understanding? Sorry, let me just close this door. It's making a bit of noise. Just give me. I'm not so sure if I'm understanding what your question is. What did I make a mistake in posting the wrong file? Do I need to fix that? I don't know if I've understood what your question is. You are asking about menu something. I don't understand that question. Please, could you rephrase it? Hello, are we still together?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. On the bottom left side of the screen, there's something that says challenge, sir. And I clicked on that, and then it says the food plan for November.
You clicked on this word here. You clicked on this word.
No, sir, on Excel, on the bottom left side of your page.
Okay, let's see. Bottom left side. Okay, you clicked on this. There are two worksheets, is what you are asking.
Yes, sir.
There are two workbooks. Thank you very much for this. It's an excellent question. I think I had omitted to explain that. The question here says, click on the challenge worksheet. Okay. So in order to do that, there are two worksheets. There's the fitness. So in order to switch between worksheets, You can do that by clicking. So you do need to move across and click on the one that says challenge. Was that your question?
Yes, sir. But do we have to do the challenge, or are we going to do the fitness progress, sir?
Okay. The questions, let's go to the questions then. Okay. So question 1 says, click on the worksheet tab at the bottom left of the workbook. So you need to click on the worksheet tab challenge, and then the changes you are making, are to the challenge workbook. So in other words, if I go back here, there are two, as you work with Excel, you will find that if you open up a blank, brand new spreadsheet, okay? Let me do that. I think that can help. If I go and open up a blank workbook, at the bottom left, it says sheet 1, and then it says sheet 2, and then it says sheet 3. I can type something in sheet 1, okay? Something. I can also type something in sheet 2 by changing something 2, and I can actually also go ahead and I can also go to a third something 3. I can go to a third worksheet. When you open up Excel, it's called a workbook. So it's got a book, and in a physical book, you'd have pages. And the way Excel explains it is it talks about worksheets. And I could, if I wanted, add more worksheets by clicking at the bottom right where it says insert worksheets. Some of these things we'll also learn them, or they could be in one of the videos that we watched. I can't remember now, but these are some of the things that we need to learn how to do. So we can switch between different open worksheets. So for your assignment, Rowan, I think Rowan is the one who's asking the question. You are working using this workbook called Excel 2016 Formatting Sales Practice. And this workbook has got 2 worksheets. And the first one is fitness program. You could edit some things there, or you could work on the challenge worksheet. So the question in your assignment is asking you to edit it's asking you to edit the challenge worksheet. It's asking you to edit the challenge worksheet. So in other words, what you're supposed to do for your homework, Rowan, is you're supposed to select at the bottom left, you click on where it says challenge, and then this is the document that you are editing. Does that help, and does that answer your question? Have I answered your question? Did I understand your question, and have I answered it?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good. Thank you for asking. And I think I had omitted explaining that it's important, to be clear in terms of what you're supposed to do. I don't believe what you need to do for homework is anything difficult, because what you are needing to do, as the assignment indicates here, you need to be able to do a couple of these things. You need to be able to use a certain style, accent 3. You need to be able to change the font size. You need to make something bold and underline. I think you're actually, you'll be quite comfortable with these things. I don't think it's a difficult assignment. And maybe at this juncture now, I could go and play the video now for you, because the little short video clip explains the very things that I was talking about. But sometimes videos are nice because they explain things in a way that's a little bit clearer and possibly a little bit more fun as well. Okay, so I would like to play this video that's called Formatting Cells. We still have over 10 minutes to do this, so I'm sure I can play this, and then if there are still questions, I'm more than happy to answer some of those questions. So shall I play the video? I will mute myself, and then I'll play this short video clip.
Goodwill Community Foundation, creating opportunities for a better life. The look and feel of your workbook has a lot to do with the formatting choices you make. For example, let's add some formatting to this fitness chart. That'll make it easier to read and more visually appealing. We'll start by selecting the cell that contains Fitness Progress Chart and making the text bigger. In the Font group on the Home tab, locate the font size box. You can either type in the exact font size you want or click the drop-down arrow to select a size. And you'll see a preview of the results as you go down the list. I think 24 looks good. Maybe we could go a little bigger though. Increase and decrease are two other options for quickly changing the size of your text. All you have to do is click the command and there we go. To change the actual font, click the drop-down arrow here. Then make your way down the list, and you'll get that live preview again. I think I'll go with this one. It's different, but it's still very easy to read, which makes it a good choice for a title. So, how about some color? To view your options, click the arrow next to the font color command. You can choose one of the theme colors here, or if you don't see anything you like, go ahead and select More Colors. This bright pink should look pretty good with the color scheme I have in mind. Another way to make your text stand out is to use bold, italic, and underlining. Bold should be a good choice in this example. Now the text really stands out and it's much easier to read. I think I'm ready to add some formatting to the rest of the worksheet. At a glance, it's kind of hard to tell the header row from the rest of the chart because it just isn't very distinct. We can easily fix that by giving the cells a unique fill color. All you have to do is open the menu next to the fill color command and make your choice. Dark gray should be a nice contrast to the pink we already used. Now I just need to change the color of this text to something lighter. You can also use cell styles to quickly apply different formatting in your workbook. Let's give it a try on the rest of our data here. When you're ready, click the Cell Styles command, then mouse over the styles for a preview, and click the one you want. At this point, you probably noticed that adding a fill color to a cell range causes the line in between the cells to disappear. I'd like to change that by adding in some cell borders. Click the drop-down arrow next to the border commands, and you'll find a lot of different options. For example, you can add a top and bottom border, a thick outside border, and even different line colors and styles. For a border that goes all the way outside and in between the cells, choose All Borders. Okay, one last thing I'd like to show you is how to change the placement or alignment of your text using the options in the Alignment group. In addition to left, center, and right, text can also be aligned to the bottom, middle, or top of the cell. Aligning the text to the middle center should make this data really nice and easy to read. There we go. See what a big difference formatting can make? Not only does my spreadsheet look better than it did before, it's also easier to review the data.
Okay, so I know that video clip was already in the learning platform, but I just thought it'd be good for us to play it. And I want to just find out, are there any questions? I think as you are working on the assignment, you should be quite clear in terms of some of the things that are being asked for you to do. It's actually all explained as well in the video there. And it's a short assignment, which I think you will find you will enjoy. And you just need to make sure that you're working on the correct worksheet and you can hand in your work and submit it. Test week, we'll be covering the things that we've covered to this point. So it'll just be to check to see that you are able to do all the things that we've been learning in the last couple of weeks. Okay. I want to find out if there are any other questions. Otherwise, for today's lesson, we've introduced formatting cells, and we covered a number of skills which we saw in the video clip, where you can resize font, you can add accents, you can add bold, underline. Obviously, all of those things which were being highlighted, which may not have been covered in the textbook, in the video, you can obviously see some of those other things which are there in the font group, in the alignment group. And there are many other groups which we will also cover as well. So I'll just give a bit of time if there are any who want to ask questions.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Rowan?
I never saw in the video how you changed the style of the words, sir.
How you change the style. It's okay. That's why
Yes, sir.
I'm giving opportunity for questions. So if you want to change the style of something, perhaps let me go to fitness. It's really, really easy. This is, I think, what was shown in the video itself. To change the style here, there is this option that shows you styles. You see here where it says styles. So I don't want to get into too much detail. There are certain types of styles that you can include, which are conditional, but let's just look at this one that says cell styles. So in the video clip, you might have noticed that I think he went and firstly, obviously what needs to happen, I need to select the rows. And then if I go here where it says cell styles, I can choose the type of style that I want to apply to everything, or I can do it in stages. I can start by selecting my heading only, and I can go to heading styles. There are these options of heading styles. So maybe I want to add heading style 1. So I can just highlight and then add heading style 1. Then from what we learned last week, I can also increase the size of this if I want to make it bigger, which is a little bit of what was shown. But you may notice now that I can't see everything that's in the cell. So I can resize my cell by dragging, going down. This is a bit of revision of what we did last week. So I can add a style to my heading. I can also add a style, and I can choose the different styles. There are many to add. So I can look at accent 1, accent 2, accent 3, and the different percentages and the different accents. Blue for me is one of my favorite colors. So I can change the style to accent 5, which is blue. And if I've highlighted my cell range and I click there, I have now changed the style of my worksheet. Okay. Does that help?
Yes, thank you, sir. And I'm just making sure, sir, but is it accent 3 that we have to choose for styles? That purplish color.
The question should tell us which one we need. Accent 3. Accent 3 it's there under styles. So obviously, as I've just demonstrated, if you look for styles there's accent 3, which we can see is there. It doesn't then tell us specifically what percentage accent 3 is. So you would then obviously be selecting accent 3 there. But if you may be given a specific percentage, 20% accent 3. So exactly correct. I hope that helps.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Are there any other questions? Otherwise for today, we are done.
No questions, Tim.
No
Excellent.
questions.
All right.
I don't have any.
No
Wonderful.
questions,
So
sir.
I am available on WhatsApp as usual if you need any additional help. Very quickly, I want to just double check the register. Everyone was there, Cindy, Hein, and Rowan. Was there anyone else who was here?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, so present was just typing this, Cindy, Hein, and Rowan. I'm just typing this in the WhatsApp chat so that I remember who to mark on my register. Thank you very much, everyone. I really enjoyed teaching you guys. I hope you are enjoying the lessons as well. Keep working hard. I look forward to seeing you again soon.